Hi all, this is Kim Adamski, HIV Prevention Specialist at the Hartford Gay and Lesbian Health Collective. Before we get to today's topic, I just want to thank everyone who made Saturday's virtual One Big event a success. We appreciate all the staff and volunteers that helped make it happen, and to everyone who attended, participated in the auctions, and donated. Your contributions help make the community services we provide possible. This week, we commemorate Transgender Awareness Week. To get started, let's review what it means to be transgender. Basically, a trans person does not identify with the sex they were assigned at birth. For example, it may mean that they were born with a penis and therefore assigned male, but now identify as female, or vice versa. But that isn't the only way people identify as trans. Some folks may self-identify as genderqueer, non-binary, or other labels, and they may not feel that their gender is a man or a woman, or feel like both. Gender is a spectrum. Did you know that 80% of Americans say that they've never met someone who's transgender? Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean they truly haven't. They've likely met a trans person and not realized it. But it does mean that increasing visibility of trans people is still needed. High-profile trans folks, a notable example is Laverne Cox, have increased awareness and representation in media. But even so, apathy and sometimes hate are commonplace. November 20th, which is this Friday, marks Transgender Remembrance Day. Why do we need a Remembrance Day? Unfortunately, trans people are disproportionately targeted with violence. According to GLAAD, Transgender Remembrance Day started in 1998 when trans advocate Gwendolyn Ann Smith organized a vigil for Rita Hester, a trans woman who had been killed that year. Typically, Transgender Remembrance Day is honored with community vigils. This year, due to COVID-19, in-person vigils won't be safe, so some groups are doing online events. For example, AIDS Project of New Haven is hosting a series of events. There will be a link in the description. And GLAAD is recommending the movie Disclosure, a film featuring interviews with 30 transgender folks, available on Netflix. In Naugatuck, Connecticut, there will be a celebration of life on the green from 1 o'clock to 4:30 p.m., followed by a candlelight vigil when the sun sets. The Metropolitan Community Church of Hartford is also hosting a Zoom service at 7 p.m. for Transgender Remembrance Day. Visit mcchartford.com for more info, or look at the flyer that we will be posting on our social media pages. Lastly, OutCT is hosting a vigil, also at 7 p.m. Friday on Zoom. I've left links for all these events in the video description. On Friday, November 20th, please join the Health Collective for a Transgender Day of Remembrance vigil on Facebook Live at 2 p.m. Take a moment out of your day to honor the lives tragically lost this year. This is important. Use your voice to help elevate trans voices this week and every week. If you have questions or comments, please comment, DM us, or reach out to me at kim.a@hglhc.org. You can also call 860-278-4163. And as always, be well and be yourself.